character, sometimes you can get consumed in that, when you are, like I said, committed to delivering the best possible and truthful and honest performance, and, as you can as an artist. So yeah, it can be kind of hard to detach, but I'm a firm believer in therapy for our people, for people in general, but
Hmm.
especially black men. That's one thing that, I personally have experienced, that has helped me, in that area. And then also, like I said, just taking time, out for myself to do some self care. Just checking in with myself. Especially after I do a role that stretches me. Not only as a human being, but as an artist.
That's wonderful. So the streaming has become a big part of everyone's home now. Usually, no one goes to the movies, not like it was, 10, 15
Yeah,
years ago. Do you ever would like to venture out to the big screen?
yeah. I think that time is coming. I've been working on God's time. I've had some bigger opportunities come across my table, a few times, and the timing wasn't right. So I've been continuously just staying focused and working my craft as much as possible. So that also brings me to the point of, why I said at some point I might just create my own opportunity, because I've never been one to wait on anybody. That's why I've done as much work as I have, because I always want to continuously grow. And the only way to really grow is to experience things, right? So, um, in doing so, um, I've learned so much along the way, which has allowed me to, have a very deep bag when it comes to this art. And so, yeah, to answer your question, if the opportunity presents itself, I definitely will consider it, but it's not something that I'm sitting around waiting for.
Has anybody ever said to you that you favor Ice Cube?
Yeah, I've gotten that. I've gotten the Ice Cube reference a number of times. Actually, funny story. I went for an audition for the Michelet Lifetime's show that they had a few years back,
Yeah.
um, and I went for, it was a sub character, supporting role, and the casting director heard my voice and said, "Wait a minute, you look and sound just like Ice Cube. You want to audition for Ice Cube?" So I went through that whole process. Obviously, I didn't get that opportunity, but that was another great experience as well, because it put me in a position where I had to do some research. And obviously, I grew up, knowing Ice Cube, but as an artist, you want to kind of get more of an, be more informed on, people in general. So yeah, just a side side story that was really funny, but a great opportunity at the same time.
Wow, that's amazing. I was just listening to you speak, and I was like, he reminds me of someone, and I was like, there it is. So, you have any? You say you have a new movie coming up in your 34th project. Could you tell us a
Yes.
little bit about what that movie is about, maybe, or?
Yeah, so the movie is called Circumstances. It is a series of movies. The first movie dropped in 2017, so Circumstances 1. Um, Circumstances 2, I believe, dropped in 2020. Circumstances 3 just dropped, I believe it was the end of last year. And now we're working on Circumstances 4. I play a character who, in the beginning, was the big brother sort of role to the main character. And, they are in the pimp gang in Milwaukee. And, they kind of start taking over the territory where they are, in Milwaukee. And that leads them into a lot of trouble over the years, getting in trouble with the feds and the FBI. And so, along the way in the 1, 2, and 3, you see the progression of each character, of my character TA growing, but then you also see the decline of what's happening in their personal worlds. And so, in circumstances 4, which I'm shooting right now, TA is on the run, and there's a lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of suspense in this movie, and I think people are really going to be excited, especially if you've been a fan of the Circumstances series.
Were you in the previous circumstances?
I'm sorry,
One,
you said it's in a
were you
movie?
in the previous ones? One, two,
Oh
and
yeah,
three?
yeah. I've been in it since the beginning, one, two,
Oh,
and three.
okay. So I'm gonna have to go and check those out
Yeah,
so that
you
I
got to
can,
check it out for sure.
so I can definitely catch up. And that's on Tubi.
Yes, it is on Tubi. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3 are on Tubi.
Okay, great. Will you tell everybody where they can find you at on social media?
Yes, thank you. You can all catch me on Instagram. My first and last name at Demaris Harvey at DeMarisHarvey. Yep, and that's my only social media right now. Never been a real big social media head, but Instagram is where I'm at.
Well, you must. You have to grace us with your presence. You're a star.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
can't
know I gotta
hide.
kind of ramp it up a little bit. I think I will at some point, but you can also Google me. All my information is easily Googleable. So
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, DH. And you have a wonderful day. And I want to say
thank you
thank
so
you
much.
again. Yes. And you have, thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Well, there you have it, folks. Actor Damaris Harvey, also known as DH. I hope you enjoyed that. When we come back, we're going to have a little bit of news, and singer songwriter Donna Smith is in the house.
I do remember all of the smells that came out of the kitchen, the laughter, the yells if somebody messed up. Perfect. Because we know Sunday dinner, it's going to be something to smile and laugh as a family.
You gotta wash your hands, at least for 20 seconds. We got the soap right here.
Growing up as a child, even though we had a small family, it was only 4 of us, we always sat around the table, and that was passed down from my grandparents. We would always sit around the table, so having the family around just made the food taste better because, we did it all together, we prepared it all together. I guess innately, that's just what I wanted to do for our kids.
What's happening down there?
What you doing, buddy? I should see your belly button.
Sunday dinner in our household means kids running around in the kitchen, the kids alternating, trying to help out, teaching them new things and incorporate everything they like. So we really involve them. What do you want for Sunday dinner, So we can put it on the menu and make it together.
Some more.
Now that we're vegan in this family, the kids have more options and they have tried new things.
Like stuff that when I was that age, I wouldn't even touch,
Right.
So they're exposed to some different things, which I think is awesome. Now they're able to show their personality with asking us about things, whether it's something that they just want to learn more about or if they
Right.
just want to ask us about our day.
Right.
But them being intentional about their questions, about them learning, about us being together as a family.
And then the kids always, they
set the
table. That's their job. You go set the table.
Is that good? So after y'all get a chance to try some of the delicious food, we gotta start with highs and lows.
But we said, listen, everybody have their own high and low for the day or the week that they want to share during dinner time.
Right.
And it was something that was really significant because everyone started to have their own voice. You know, we help to get the kids out of their shell
Right.
by having the highs and lows.
And it's routine now. Like,
Yes.
we don't even have to prompt it now. The girls are like, oh, you didn't say your, let's start our highs and our lows. I think it makes them happy, you know, as children, that they know that it's an expectation at the end of the day. You put your computer down, you put your pad down, you put your book down, and there's nothing but, you know, our voices across the table.
Sitting around the table is just something that it doesn't require a lot, and you just come together.
It strengthens our bond as a family because we sit down and it's very purposeful. And I think it's a safe place.
It's about the experience in the moment and enjoying
Right.
time with the family, because that's the most important thing. As long as we are able to come together and just see one another, that means more to me than anything. I do remember all of the smells that came out of the kitchen, the laughter, the yells if somebody messed up.
Perfect.
Because we know Sunday dinner, it's going to be
Good morning and welcome back to the Stoney Love Morning Show. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope y'all up and not late for work. Getting yourself together for school. Okay, because it's first week back and, you know, them kids need their breakfast and all that stuff. So I hope everybody got themselves together this morning. And be careful driving. Everybody's in a hurry. Got a little road rage. And folks, you know, not themselves lately. So you just stay in your lane, mind your business, and pray to the good Lord. And as I said, when I came back, we were going to do the news, but I changed my mind. We're going to talk to singer-songwriter, gospel singer, soul singer, Miss Donna Smith. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you this morning, Miss
Oh, I'm
Smith?
doing great.
And you did give me permission to call you Donna,
Yes, I did.
and I give you permission to call me Stoney. And that's all right. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, and moved down to Georgia. It's been 13 years.
It's been 13 years?
13 years.
So you love the Southern comfort.
Yeah, now I'm like Georgia peach too.
Hey, I thought I was the only one left down here that was a Georgia peach. Oh, that's beautiful. So you come down here. Was it to pursue your career or just to find the Southern comfort, pretty much?
Just more calm atmosphere,
yes,
yes.
And that.
and I found it.
Yes, it is definitely still here. So your music is you have a very beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you so much.
And so when did you start singing for the Lord?
Well, I started off as a little girl in church, and then I started singing club music in my teens, and then since I've been down here, I went back to gospel music.
That's right. You
That's
found
my
your-
calling. Yes.
Oh, he let me tell you something about the good Lord. When you're going the wrong way, he has a way of saying,
I'm turning you around.
turn around. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And love him for that. So, where are you hoping and wanting this your gospel music to take you at this point?
Well, I'm looking to take my music worldwide, and I thank God for giving me the gift to be able to sing and also to be able to write.
Okay, so have you written for other artists?
Not yet,
Okay, but that's a
but
possibility.
hopefully soon.
Okay, have you done any backup singing for anybody or?
Well, back in the days when I was singing club music, I used to open up for different artists and do backgrounds for them as well up in New York.
Okay, so you was okay. I could see you doing that. So do you ever think about doing movies or singing in the movies or anything of that nature?
Well, I'm looking to get in one of Tyler Perry movies, of course.
Okay, Tyler, if you're watching or if it's
Hi,
people.
Tyler.
Well, good morning.
Look up Donna Smith.
That's right. Okay. Well, that would be nice to be in one of his plays or one of his shows.
Of course.
A lot of people would love to be under his umbrella, and that could very well happen for you.
Well, I hope so. I hope he's watching this morning.
Well, and it's funny because I've heard that he has watched the Stoney Love show before.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how true that is, but I have heard that. So hopefully today is one of those days that he'll tune in again. But so with your music, are you going to be traveling soon, or are you going to? Do you plan to travel, or are you just going to stay here?
I'm planning on traveling. I'm getting ready to release a new single as of next week, and then I'm going back in the studio to complete a complete EP.
What is it? What is your single that is being released now?
The title of it is Praise, and my engineer and my producer was Lexi down in Atlanta, so I shifted a little bit.
You shifted the
With
song.
I shifted a little bit where I'm working with a female
Okay.
engineer.
Okay, so how is that going for you?
It's great, different too.
Different. Okay. So, what is it that you would like to see your career go? Like, gospel music is very prominent right now, and they call themselves artists because a lot of them may not be in the church or whatever, but they're singing the Lord's music, the gospel, as I want to say. So, do you see yourself? Lost my train of thought. Do you see yourself as one of those becoming an artist as that on that level?
Well, I'm looking to be I'm a true believer in God, so I want my music to reflect that.
Okay.
And I want to be able to reach all ages.
You want to reach everyone. You want to touch everyone.
Everyone.
With your music. So all of your music is written. Will you be doing any renditions of any old music?
Well, I would love to. There's a song, I Want Jesus to Walk With Me. I would love to do that song over.
Can you sing a little bit of it for me?
I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me.
Is that while I'm on this Jesus journey?
Yes, while I'm on this journey,
There it is. I need him to walk.
I
with
need
me.
him to walk with me.
Yeah, and if you don't know the words to that song, you need to be praying. I caught on to it as you were singing. You have a very, very anointing voice.
Well, I just thank God for it, and I want to use it for him.
And you continue to do so.
Yes.
We'll see you at the Stellar Awards in a couple of years.
I'm looking forward to that, and you'll be right there in the front seat.
Of course, I'll be interviewing you. I was like, you remember me? Here we go again.
Yeah.
Because I can see you there. You got it. You
Oh, thank you
definitely,
so
definitely have it. And it's all about having the right team around you and people to encourage you to continue and sing you on your journey as you
Yes.
go. So that's a blessing that you have not given up on that. Well, do you ever minister to other women about what you've gone through in your life?
Yes. I used to work in a female psychiatric, and I used to talk to a lot of the young girls and stuff there and sing to them. And it seemed like that's where we connected at, was through music. And I believe music can connect you to anything that you're going through. And number one, it's keeping me going and not to give up. Even when I'm going through problems or anything in my life, I pick up my pen and I start to write.
Wow.
Whatever I'm going through. So a lot of my music is what I've been going through or what I'm going through.
Will you be writing a book or anything, a memoir, anything like that
Yes,
soon?
I'm sitting down now trying to get a little book together about my life
Okay.
and all of that. And I believe it would be great for young women to read the book.
Yes.
To realize that you can go through so many things in life, but you never give up.
Never
No
give
matter
up.
what no one tell you, oh, you can't succeed, or you're too old, you're too this. It's always a tutu. You have to continue on that journey.
That's right. That is so true. Will you be training other women who may want to come under your wings, vocal to learn vocals, or teach them how to write music, or is that part of your passion or anything of that nature?
Well, I'm always looking up to the young people that need help, and even in my family, I'll ask them to come out if they have talent, and try to encourage them. Use what you have, because if you don't use it, you lose it. And don't give up because somebody tell you, oh, you can, or you don't sound good, or I don't think that's for you.
That's true.
Once you believe it, and once he give you the gift, you use it to your ability.
Amen.
Yes.
I definitely agree with you on that. Will you please tell everybody where they can find you and your
Yes.
music?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram, Donna Smith 708. You can find me on Facebook, Donna Smith. You can also find my music worldwide on any digital site, Amazon, Shazam, any site. You can go on and find me.
All right, Donna Smith, I want to say thank you so much for coming in the studio this morning, blessing us with your anointed voice. Continue to bless us with your music. Continue much success. And I'll be listening out for you and looking out for you too, because I know this will not be the last time we see each other.
And I thank you very much for having me on this show. And God bless you, and God bless your show.
Thank you so very much. And we'll be right back after these messages, and we will bless you with a song from Donna Smith at the very end. Welcome back, everybody. It's Stoney Love, and again, it's always a happy day. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's August the 4th, and for all you Leos out there, happy birthday to you. You already know that you're fiery, passionate, and you want to be the center of attention, and you got to look good before you walk out the house, and everything got to be matching, and you know how it is. But if today's your birthday, you're a little bit different. You're good looking, um, highly rebellious, and may have a hard time fitting into conventional settings. And happy birthday, Barack Obama. He's 61 today. Meghan Markle is 41 today. And happy birthday to you, whoever may be listening, and if it's your birthday as well. And in the news, a Gwinnett County man who stole more than $230,000 from people in Arizona and California through an online romance scam was sentenced to, after pleading guilty, to 15 years, including 90 days in jail and 9 months work release. You guys have to really be careful about these people online, even the people that you meet in person, but especially online. I was just always told that if people are hiding behind the camera and not willing to get out and meet, they usually have motives. So, and you really can't trust them. So I don't do the dating sites at all. 6 residents displaced after fire damages in DeKalb County, and a 36-year-old Lamarcus Griffin was identified as the man shot and killed at the Wilson Mill Park. And that was the other night when this incident happened. Sheriff deputies shot suspects after a mother and daughter was killed at a Beaufort home, and a Gainesville doctor arrested on charges of molestation and sexual assault. Suspects who followed an 88-year-old Brookhaven woman home and tried to rob her and tied her up has been arrested. This world, I hate reporting the news because it's nothing in here that's good. Nothing good. And so, in health news, omega-3 foods may reduce breast cancer, especially for women who are at risk that are obese. So lots of fish will be good to eat for you, for all of us. Maryland health officials are restricting access to the monkeypox vaccine, and to retain nurses and other staffers in most hospitals, they're opening up a child care on site. So that's pretty good. And the CDC is expected to ease COVID-19 recommendations, including for schools, as soon as this week. I don't know if that's a good idea because they said that it was cranking up again. They need to make up their mind. That confuses me. And the baby formula shortage is easing for many, but it's still not over. So some lab techs refuse to take blood from possible monkeypox patients, raising concerns about stigma and testing delays. And protein drinks are recalled after a bacteria contamination arrest. So if you drink those protein shakes, then you might want to check out which ones may have had that bacteria cases. So I'm going to leave you with this thought for today. Happiness is a choice. So we have choices all day long. Just choose to be happy. Choose to love yourself.
Yes.
And choose you. And as we wrap it up today, I'm going to leave you with gospel soul singer Miss Donna Smith and her new single, Drop. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm Stoney Love right here on Clark TV Network and 108 Praise. And I'll see you in the morning.
Nothing seems to go wrong. Nothing seems to go right.
What's up? It's your boy Sam. I'm here chilling with Donna Smith and you know, she's talking about drop. No, that type of drop. You better drop this whole thing. You know what? I ain't gonna even talk about it no more. Talk to him, Donna.
Drop everything that's not loving. Had to let go and let God take control. Drop everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. I tried to do things my way. Everything seems to go wrong. Nothing seems to go right. I had to learn a lesson that God will give you the blessing when you put Him first in your life. Once I gave it to Him, everything worked out in my favor. I tried.
What's up? This your boy Sam. Pick your peas, and I'm here chilling with Donna Smith and you know, she's talking about drop. No, not that type of drop, but you better drop what's holding you back. You know what? I ain't gonna even talk about it no more. Talk to him, Donna.
Drop everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. Drop everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. I tried to do things my way. Everything seems to go wrong. Nothing seems to go right. I had to learn a lesson that God will give you the blessing when you put Him first in your life. Once I gave it to Him, everything worked out in my favor. I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. What I did, I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. Everything will work out in your favor. Just leave it in the Master's hands. He has full control of your life. He knows the beginning and the end. Yeah, He has full control of your life. I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. What I did, I dropped everything that's not of Him.
I got you, Donna.
Had to let go and let God take control.
It's like, bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Carrying weight like that, you better give it to God. When times get hard, just let Him handle that. His strength made perfect, just imagine that. The more I give, He gets stronger, homie, that's a fact. And I never lack, I'm remaining calm. God is blessing me in the midst of a storm. Drop depression, got blessings. Drop fear, got healed. Drop envy, got happy. Drop green, now a give. Drop strife, got life. Drop malice, and chill. Drop anger, got peace. Now I know God real, cause I
dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. What I did, I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God take control. What I did, I dropped everything that's not of Him. Had to let go and let God I take control. What I didn't drop,